If you are moving to Phoenix from out of state and you have not heard of Fulton Homes, you are missing one of the best kept secrets of the entire valley. Their brand new community, Enclave, just opened up in Litchfield Park, and what they're putting inside these homes is something you need to see before you make any decisions. This is a huge master plan community. They're going to be offering 4 different series. We're going to dive right into the very first floor plan that I loved called Seal Rock. It comes with a 4-car option or a casita. Let's check it out with Jessie Lee Ree. Oh my God, people want garage space. This is it, my friends.
I like this little front porch, front courtyard. No, it's a front porch.
Okay.
So cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. You could put some big flowers right here.
Flower
Seasonal,
pots.
yeah. Sit outside here.
Some room to decorate. Wave at the truck driving by.
Ooh, look what lighting can do.
I like
Whoa, that's a busy
this.
floor.
It's so busy, but I love the coffered ceiling.
Yeah, with the lighting.
Let's check it out. Yeah, what do you think about this floor? I know you said it's busy. I don't know if I love the herringbone.
Yeah, I think it's too busy.
I love the tile, but
It's pretty, I just don't like it.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. I can say I don't like something.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at this front bedroom like Jessie. Oh, I like the different, it's not just a box. Here, I'll show you guys what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Because
There's like a little bit of design element
like
here.
it bumps out there and then here as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go over here and...
You know what I noticed is I like how they painted the doors and the baseboards.
I've noticed that a lot with builders lately. Yeah, they're doing that.
I actually like it. This is a really cute room.
Yes,
and
it is.
just wait till you see these cabinets. And that hardware I just love.
Oh my gosh, gorgeous.
Oh, this is nice.
This is beautiful. Again, I feel, I shouldn't say again.
Is it moody?
It's a moody feel. It's a moody design for sure.
Actually, I totally agree with you.
And then we have some
So
linen.
here is actually
Okay.
a coat closet. There's an office on either side of this office. Oh my gosh. A closet on either side of this wall. And this one's going to be a linen.
I love it. More storage, more storage, more storage.
Heck
That's what we
yeah.
only, oh, and laundry.
Laundry, I know.
Oh, yeah, very
familiar.
nice. Very nice. This is a nice little setup.
No sink. Oh, look, it's got the bar where you can hang your clothes.
This is, I love this.
I do
You got
too.
Some cabinets for great storage, more up there, down here, folding, and hanging
I
out.
even like how they
Oh,
put hooks on the back
me
wall.
too. That's so useful.
See, perfect. So you can hang your hiking backpack or what have you, but
Yeah,
you know how many buyers talk about hanging clothes? That
Yeah.
I think is perfect.
me too. Love this.
Love it. Okay, awesome. That's the front part of the house. And I can't wait to see the rest. This is very formal,
Yeah.
especially with the coffered ceilings and the light.
Yep, I'm gonna call this moody.
I was just gonna say, I still think this is moody.
Yeah. It's interesting,
Interesting
the way
wallpaper.
incorporating it with the natural colors, but a little bit more modern with all the black.
Oh.
Ooh, I can't pass this up. So we have to go
I'm
here.
like trying to shield my eyes.
Holy moly, you guys, I'm about to show you a different angle. Look at the cabinet lineup. Are you ready? Whoa. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is some serious storage. Oh my gosh. It's breathtaking.
It is, honestly.
Seriously.
I'm noticing every little detail.
Yeah, we have Wolf appliances. Absolutely amazing. Now we don't have the storage underneath the counter, but Lordy, we got cabinets for days.
For days.
And I love this quartz. Oh wait, I have this quartz. I love this lighter backsplash. I love the colors. One of the things you want to be careful with, this is really nice. I mean, you can see how many cabinets there are, but they changed it up by putting the glass. There's different kinds of glass that you can get. There's obviously clear, there's also frosted, there's also a water drop. But when you have this kind of glass, it literally remains for show. Like you can't have ugly stuff in there. It can't not be organized. And if you live with only 2 cups, that makes sense, right? But if you start cluttering it up with real things to store, that's something you're going to want to consider. So what I did to kind of, in my house, instead of doing the clear, I did the frosted. So I still had to be very careful about the shadow and the colors, but you know, you can't tell if there's 6 glasses in there versus 2. Yeah. We also have electric cooktop. Obviously, if you're building from the dirt, you can. This isn't plugged in.
I know. I tried to mess with it.
But you can have a home. Either this community does offer gas. You can do a gas cooktop, or you could do electric. And then we have, look at this beautiful setup
I know.
over here, though.
I love that they did the 2 tones. So you have black over here, drawers, and then
fancy dishwasher, fancy schmancy. Okay.
Ooh, Asco.
Okay.
Anyways,
beautiful farm
look at this
sink.
sink. I love it. Okay, trash receptacle, of course.
Yep.
And yeah, no, this, I'm just a little bit in shock about this kitchen. I absolutely love it.
Now, this is the rest of the living space.
Interesting.
Okay, there's some things I like and there's some things I don't. Now, this is the design thing again, is this big old bench with the table.
We both.
Do you like it?
No.
I agree. I don't like it
trying
either.
to think.
But you could put a regular table here for sure.
And it looks like they put 2 benches together. It's just way too long. I don't know.
Yeah, it almost doesn't even.
Luckily,
it didn't
that's
work
just
for them.
decorations, right? So you can.
Did you notice the shutters? These are a new style of shutter.
Oh, are they?
Instead of having the pole down the middle, they've been doing the dual, so you have a top and a bottom.
Oh, but usually
they
there's a
usually
pole
have a
here.
stick in the middle.
Gotcha.
This is the more modern, and so these are a little bit tighter. You can see this is right here on the side versus in the middle.
Nice.
So the other ones were a little bit more farmhouse style, and as we know, unfortunately, that's going out. And now we have these modern look with the longer slates. Yeah. And when you have a bigger window, you just do more columns. Look at that beautiful wall. Again, combining the dark and the light. We don't have the traditional fireplaces out here anymore unless you're really doing a custom home. Okay, I just noticed something.
I turned it on.
Oh, let's look at that
I didn't
closely.
think,
It
sorry,
puts out heat too. It usually puts out heat and color. There's
there
the
you
color.
go.
Yep. You want some orange? You want some green?
And like, I turned it on. Come back.
We have.
There we go. Ooh, I like that green. Let's see what else. Ooh.
Blue.
Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, so you can see there's several different shades of blue and pink and purple and green.
Yeah, but what? Hey, go check out the pantry.
Okay.
That's where I was going when you caught me off and said, "Look at this amazing." It just.
Okay.
Are you wowed?
No. Well, at first I went, and then I went, oh.
Okay. Because the door was kind of deceiving. It was like, what?
I thought it was
pantry?
like a closet, maybe. I mean.
So, again, this is a decent. It's not a wow pantry. It's a good pantry.
It's a walk-in pantry. But
yeah. It's just a little door. It's a whittle door. Okay. Let's go check out the primary. Or do you want to do the garage? Let's do the garage.
I'm like, well, there's something in here. See?
I'm going to let her take me wherever she wants.
What? What? This is a guest suite. Come in.
Okay.
Look at this. What in the world? Maybe they.
But it doesn't have its own entrance. So it's a casita of a sort.
Yes, and then just without the full kitchen, you have a kitchenette. Okay, a little fridge, a little stovetop that they added, little tiny.
Look at the table.
Little tiny little table.
Little couch.
And then this is just a very small space. But it would be perfect for someone.
Yeah. Teenager, in-laws
totally.
staying.
I like what they're doing with all these mirrors. My gosh. Look at the cool little hooks.
I'm drawn to the kitty. Meow. Okay.
It's an interesting floor plan so far.
It's very creative.
We're
though.
kind of like shocked. So you could shut this, and that shuts off your whole,
living
suite.
space. Got it.
And then full bathroom, a moody bathroom again, if I may. Very dark.
It is. Very dark. Now, this is gorgeous, but something like this that's so dramatic, this is not going to be in style in 10 years. It's just not. Yeah. And it's something that you want to build a home that's going to last the time.
I feel like these drop zone areas will last forever.
Yeah.
Because people always need them.
For sure.
Shoes, hanging up stuff.
Okay, so this floor plan has a 4-car garage option. That casita, they took up one of the garage spaces. So you can make it a 3-car tandem and have a casita,
Right.
I don't think a 3-car tandem is that wow anymore. If the casita wasn't there, you'd have a 4-car garage. People want garage space for sure. Yeah. So one of the other things I noticed real quick in here, and I just want to point out, is there's this beautiful chandelier that's very dramatic. But let me tell you, when you live here, you probably have a ceiling fan. You don't have a chandelier.
Yep.
So that's something else that the builders kind of trick you on, because it's not like you get both. You can. They have chandeliers that are also ceiling fans, but they're not as nice as these. Yeah.
This is a pretty big room.
This is a very nice size room.
Because see how big these aren't even.
This is a
probably
king
made
size
for-
bed. Those are huge nightstands. Jessie Lee is way
and then
over there.
Look at, and then all of this space in between where you might have a dresser, a chair.
Yeah,
It's just-
and if I was watching TV, woo! Anyways, that's kind of far. Yeah, but that's okay. That's what people want. They want bigger master bedrooms or whatever, primary. And that's what you get, farther TV.
Yep.
Yeah. Now this door area, you can build a barn door of a sort. Like we call them barn doors, but they don't have to be barn doors. They have very modern black ones with that kind of like the Japanese style, like, yeah, very modern. Ooh, look at this floor. So I had a client recently, we talk about flooring, and I was saying, go check out a bunch of model homes. She's gonna be redoing her home. And so the main living space is usually one type of flooring. Sometimes they do carpet, most of the time in the bedrooms, and then the bathrooms usually are different. Look at that shower.
Everyone does the design
Woo!
differently. Ooh, I like these knobs.
This is a very nice vanity. Some areas you can put your
I
towels
don't
or
know if I
basket.
love the open in the middle of the vanity. I would rather have drawers there.
No,
It's
you
supposed to
know,
have drawers?
Yeah.
It looks like it's
maybe you can. have
maybe
them.
it's an option. Anyways.
Well, yeah, when you build, you actually, so these are 3 different vanities.
AC.
These 2 are the same. These look like they're about 30 inches wide. And then this is probably their 25-inch wide. And again, I'm just estimating here.
I do like this floor though, that's neat.
It makes me kind of dizzy.
It's like cement.
It's busy.
kind of.
It's busy, guys. What do you think? Show us, Jessie Lee.
Okay, which one?
Oh, there's 2. Wow, nice.
It's gold.
It's cold.
It's gold.
Oh, and gold. So we have the water closet right over here. And then we have a very nice size closet.
I wonder if this is a new thing. I just don't remember this from before. Is it on the back?
Yes?
It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to take up wall space for a mirror.
A mirror. That's a great idea.
Nice closet.
Yes.
I mean, to shut us in there.
We'll check out the backyard real quickly for you guys. Not that you really need to check out the backyard because you're gonna get a blank dirt space, but it is kind of fun to see what options there are out there. You don't have to do a swimming pool, although everybody thinks they do. This is gorgeous. This is a super usable backyard. Super. You have this area over here in the shaded area. You have your little living room, if you would, set up. You have a barbecue that makes sense. It's right off the door. Also, it's positioned where you're going to be barbecuing this way and speaking to your guests. This makes so much sense. Beautiful barbecue. It's probably toasty warm right now. And then we have the sit-up bar. We also have a beautiful water feature, significantly less than a swimming pool. Again, another big formal dining area with this big, beautiful pergola. You could also put misters on this, so you could dine out here. If you're a golf lover, you could do this. You could also do a jacuzzi out here.
Yeah, this is nice.
Decent size setback. So remember I said you don't have a pool, but if you do have a water feature, you're still gonna have a little pump right there. It's just like a pool, but it's a baby size. This is a beautiful backyard. If you don't want a pool, this backyard is perfect. And if you have puppies, you could do the side with real grass over there and make it a dog run.
Do you want to see something funny?
Yes, I do.
They, I don't know what you say, they pinned the pillows.
Glue
The
everything
wind.
down. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so-
we do know they glue stuff down, but this is
Oh,
just
look.
the first
Wow,
time.
and they have real glass out here? That's not good. Well, they
And
filled
it's not glued,
here.
glued down.
What?
I just thought this was interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'll
Anyway.
bet you. Yeah.
Steals them, that's funny.
Yeah. You're also, nobody steals them. I think it's the wind. Let's see this side. Yeah. So once these, by the way, these are called bougainvilleas. They are nasty, but they're beautiful. So let's see if we can go up close and you can see the thorns. You can't see them, but they are literally, do you see that right there behind my fingernail? Look at that. So if you don't know they're on there, you don't see them. And when you're cutting them, they always find their way into your hand and your arm, and they hurt, and then they swell up, and yeah. And those pink flowers, they're beautiful when it blooms, and then they fall off, and they're like paper, and they roll all over, so they're messy. You want to keep those well trimmed.
So whether you need that 4-car garage for all your toys, or you want to have that separate casita, that separate kind of living area, I love that you have the choice, and then you still have a 3-car tandem. If you don't live here, you probably have not heard of Fulton Homes, and I have to tell you, they are one of the best quality, and in my opinion, best bang for your buck builders in all of the valley. What makes them unique is their pricing includes a lot of things. So they build these communities that just stand for quality and kind of that upgraded living. Now, they do have 4 different series, and they have some that are a little bit more affordable. These are going to be smaller entry-level point homes, or perhaps maybe people that are empty nesters or vacationers, second homes kind of a thing. But those are going to be more the traditional 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and 2-car garages. And those start in the high 400s. Like, to buy a new construction home in this area of this caliber is fantastic. Now, they do offer some spec homes. They always like to have some of those homes in case somebody comes in the door and says, I want to buy a house today to move it in a month. They always have a couple kind of in the works. But one of the unique things about Fulton Homes is you can take these floor plans. Each floor plan probably comes with 4 to 6 different options. And so with 4 series, 6 home models in each series, and then 4 to 6 options, you can see the variety of these homes. And if you are looking for a non-cookie cutter kind of community, this is it. They have a very charming, in my opinion, kind of East Coast kind of style, or maybe even like an Atlanta style with these front porches and the columns and the beautiful paver driveways. They put so much into what's included. It just builds a better quality neighborhood. Now, although Fulton Home has not announced what the total build out will be, this particular, the 4 different neighborhoods, that's what it kind of is. It's 4 different neighborhoods within the master plan community. There's going to be about 700 homes here, but there is potential for over 1,200 homes. They release them in phases, and most of these communities take upwards of 5 to 7 years to sell out. Again, because they're not just the cheapest house on the block, but I do have to say they're one of the nicest. Now, the master plan community will include everything from like community pool, there's going to be parks, and there's going to be all kinds of community events once they are full. Now, this is going to take a little while. They actually have a few people that are just starting to move in, which I'm sad to say, there's still no water in the pool, but there's no hurry because there's not a lot of people. So pros and cons of getting in early. The pro is you have prime picking usually on the lots that are closest to that master plan community. One of the things that I don't like is coming in late. You're going to be at a higher price point. You're going to be further away from the community pool. It's going to be a little bit more of a jaunt. Maybe you want to get a golf cart, because let me tell you, it's no fun to get in the car and drive to the pool. That's kind of my thing. It's always nice to walk. But getting in later, you're going to be paying more money. You're going to be further away from the community pool. But then you're going to have all the neighbors, and things are going to be more mature. If you have seen any of my videos on Barney Farms, this is the same builder. I'm telling you, they actually have, I also did a video of them up in Surprise. I love that they're venturing out. They used to kind of just be an East Valley thing. And now the West Valley is starting to see a lot of luxury things. Let's just talk about what the East Valley has to offer. First of all, you are super close to massive entertainment over at Westgate Entertainment, just outside of Verrado. How about I say that? Just straight out. Parts of the west part of Verrado is Litchfield Park. In fact, it's right down the street. This is going to be a little bit closer to that Westgate Entertainment area. We stopped in. Amazing little restaurant. We always love to discover. There's tons of Mexican restaurants over here in the West Valley. Make sure when you come to town, you try some of the mom and pop shops that there's only one location or maybe a couple locations. So we popped on in. The UPS driver is the one that told us to check it out because it was Taco Tuesday, and he was telling us about what his kids love in the area. Now, although we enjoyed our Taco Tuesday and Jesse Lee got a burrito, he went on to say that he's lived in the area for a while. His kids are 9 and 11 years old. And although they do have to kind of wait for things coming in, there's more and more things that are coming in. He does venture over to the Westgate Entertainment area, which has Top Golf, Andrade Racing, and everything that the Westgate Entertainment has to offer. In the wintertime, they even have an ice arena that is brought in. In fact, Jesse Lee and I also just recently went over there, believe it or not, for the Lady Gaga concert. But if you are an avid NFL fan, you're going to love living relatively close to the Cardinal Stadium, better known as State Farm. If your appeal is to live near somewhere like Verrado, as a non-HOA resident of Verrado, you still have accessibility to it. So like I said, you're just outside of Verrado. You have beautiful mountain views, you have a ton of walking trails over here, outdoor activities, and a lot of those activities that they have in Verrado are not resident only. I'm talking about things like over the 4th of July, they also have an Easter event, they have Founders Day, which is a big open air festival kind of thing. They celebrate their presence in Buckeye. But again, it's just right here. Now, one of the negatives about living in Verrado and even this particular area is that the roads have not yet been improved. And we saw this because we were cruising down from a different part of Litchfield Park. We were coming in from Wigwam, which is again another amazing area that's close by. You have downtown Litchfield Park, and you also have Wigwam Golf Course, which is only, how do I say it? It's not only private. There's a private and a public area. So you have access to golf right now over at Victory, which is still considered a public golf course until they sell out on all their memberships or until they get sold out, which is going to be a little while. But you also have Wigwam. And let me tell you, that area is absolutely stunning if you're looking for luxury. This, to me, this area, it's a very elevated area. And when you look at the high prices in Litchfield Park, oh my gosh, right across the street on the other side of Indian School, I have to tell you, we saw our dream homes. If you are looking for 1 acre lots on custom homes like 6,000 square feet, we got you. Let me tell you, this area is amazing. But back to Enclave and what Fulton Home has to offer. So Fulton, like I said, they do a lot of their upgrades and options as standard. So again, people, when they buy in Fulton communities, I'm telling you, it's a local thing. Everybody here appreciates Fulton. It's not really what I would consider a first-time home buyer, because first-time home buyers are looking for that budget, that discount, that lower price point. These are like the more mature buyers, and I don't necessarily mean by age, but I mean people that have already owned a home and they want the nicer things in life. They want better countertops, they want better quality cabinets, they want nicer flooring. There's all different kinds of things. And again, Fulton has so many different options, each floor plan, and that's what again makes these communities so unique, is it's not the same kind of home. And again, I can't tell you enough about it. So the 4 different communities that they have is going to be North Shore. That's going to be the larger lots. And we have more videos coming up on this particular community because they also have RV garages. That's another video. You're just going to have to subscribe. Have you guys subscribed yet to both my YouTube channel and my website? Call, text, or email. Super easy. Just scan this little guy right here. That'll bring you to our website. We can set up a Zoom meeting and we can talk a little bit more about what you're looking for, whether it be this particular area or maybe in Surprise, or if you guys are looking in Buckeye, or if you're looking in Goodyear, or maybe you're just shopping around because you heard Fulton. I had a video on it, and you're really looking on the East Valley where they have other communities. Fulton is really growing, and they have more communities coming up. I'm telling you, the construction in Arizona, should I say Phoenix, is just insane. I have to tell you, it's not just housing though. We are talking freeway construction. We have new freeways going in. We have massive shopping, dining. We've only just begun Phoenix. So if you want to get in early, I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Silicon Valley, San Jose, California. And when I look at what's happening out here over the last 10, 15 years and what is going to be happening over the next 20 to 30 years, it's going to be like the Bay Area, especially with all the chip. TSMC is changing everything out here. So it's a good time to get in because everybody always says, coulda, shoulda, woulda. And these prices are insane. Now, one of the other things I want to point out, Luke Air Force Base really kind of changes things here on the West Valley. It's a very different feel. And this particular area, though, I have to tell you, number one, when the jets were going by because of the location, it wasn't deafening and it wasn't overwhelming. The jets do fly on different days at different times. The worst day of the week is Thursday. Tuesday was super moderate. And on the weekends, they don't fly at all, unless there's an emergency or something like that. But if you want to see an air show, you're in the right spot. Needless to say, is that something to overcome? No. If you are looking for a part of Phoenix that is going to continue to grow, we are going to see those roads widened here. Like Perryville needs to be widened, Indian School needs to be widened, and right now there is some pent-up traffic, but it's not really, really bad yet. Notice I said the word yet. They're going to be making those improvements. They know it's the shopping that's coming this way is insane. You're only 10, 15 minutes from Verrado Marketplace. So again, some of the challenges that did exist in this area no longer exist. And now that people are discovering this area, it's going to blow up. The values are going to skyrocket. They absolutely are. So close proximity to Luke Air Force Base, but to me, I didn't feel like it was something I couldn't handle. There's so much more information that I want to share about this community, but you know what? I think I'm just going to have to say, you need to give me a call if you want to get more information. Like if you're looking for a smaller lot, something easy to maintain, they're smaller series are only 48 feet wide with a nice 5,500 square foot, super manageable for second homes. But at the same time, if you're looking for something super big, they have 68 foot wide lots. I'm telling you guys, that's unheard of. If you want to get the deets on this or any other community, you're just going to have to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or you can just click this. I keep saying click. Don't you wish our TVs were clickable? And they will be someday. Until then, you can just scan this QR code, get connected with us. Let's set up a Zoom meeting so that we can have a one-on-one call, talk about your needs, wants, criteria, budget, time frame, what's important to you. Give us a call. We can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to show you. I have tons more video. Don't forget to subscribe so you will get notified every time we release a new video. All right, guys, are you calling yet?